time we face the facts. The Houston Texans are going to be so good next year. Now, look, this video isn't just for Titans fans. This is for Colts fans, Jaguars fans, hell, anyone in the AFC, even Chiefs fans. You're not immune to this. Because everyone is looking for that shiny new toy, and this year it's those starry-eyed bulls out of H-Town. And rightfully so. I mean, the Texans are going to be so good next year. Like, it's kind of painful how good they're going to be. As you start to pencil in W's and L's next to your team's schedule, go ahead and Sharpie an L next to any game against the Texans. And the Texans are going to be so good. They're going to be ahead of the pack like Tecmo Bobo Jackson. They're literally going to dominate the league this year. I mean, we all know it's coming. Like, it's a fastball, and we're all members of the 2017 Astros. No, you shut up. I mean, C.J. Stroud, Dalton Schultz, Nico Collins, Hank Dell, Joe Mixon, and now Stephon Diggs. And that doesn't even touch the defense. Will Anderson Jr., Danico Autry, Azeez Al-Shaair, C.J. Anderson, Jeff Okudah, and the brand new addition of Aaron Donald. Okay, no, he's retired. Although, with the way this offseason's going, just give it some time. So if you're a Titans fan, Colts fan, Jags fan, or any team in the AFC, and a Texans fan just starts chirping you, I mean, I think you just need to concede and say, y'all are going to be so good this year. Or maybe something like, you know, I think you guys make a run at the Chiefs for the AFC crown. Or something like, I think they're going to have to rename the AFC Championship to the NRG Championship based on how many times you guys hosted in the coming years. Or maybe something like, remember when the Patriots went 18-1? I mean, y'all might go 20-0. You know, the Chiefs were originally called the Texans. And it's just funny that the Texans are now the new Chiefs. Full circle. How about that? Look. Hey, just hype them up. Don't stop hyping them up. Forget the AFC South. Hell, forget the AFC. The Texans might be the best team in the entire NFL. Now, you might be thinking, Austin, how can you say something like this? Aren't you a Titans fan? No, unfortunately, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why would you praise a division rival? Why would we hype up the Texans? Why on earth would we ever give our arch nemesis some praise before they ever even earn it? It's simple. Because, come here. Nothing ever lives up to the hype. Nothing. I mean, think about it. Nothing in the history of mankind has ever lived up to the amount of hype that it gets. Nothing. Don't believe me? Just think about it. Y2K, Siri, Darius Miles, the Titanic, submarines to go view the Titanic. I mean, since we're in an election year, literally any promise from a president ever. Apple's Touch Bar on MacBooks, the DeLorean, Elon Musk's version of Twitter, Elon Musk's Hyperloop, Elon Musk's tunnels underneath Los Angeles, Nintendo's Virtual Boy, 3D movies, 3D television, television, the computer game Myst. Although that one might just be a personal preference because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing in that game. Hands Across America. Any ABC special that includes a guy tight-roping over something. March Madness after the first weekend. Star Wars Episode 1. Star Wars Episode 2. Star Wars Episode 3. Google Glass. Isaiah Wilson. Frito-Lay's Wow Chips. The toy in the bottom of the cereal box. Compared to the photo of the toy on the box. We all agree, right? Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Windows Vista. Tidal. The streaming music player. December 21st, 2012. The day the Mayan calendar ran out. Google Plus. Fire Festival. McDonald's Arch Deluxe sandwiches. John Robinson. Crystal Pepsi. New Coke. Pepsi Blue. Coca-Cola Black. ESPN The Phone. Segways. Geraldo Rivera opening Al Capone's vault. Quibi. All of us finding out who shot Mr. Burns. Maggie Simpson. Hoverboards. The T-Mobile Sidekick. I got one submission from my wife. It says here, our honeymoon night. What the fuck? Any trip to Six Flags. Storming Area 51. Ever trying to have friends with benefits. Ever trying to watch friends with benefits. Laserdiscs. Mini discs. Starbucks Unicorn Frappuccino. Sega Dreamcast. Netflix's Quickster. Beanie Babies. Any educational field trip. The series finale of Seinfeld. The final season of Lost. How I Met Your Mother. And Game of Thrones. Any neck pillow bought from a Hudson News in the airport. Connect for Xbox 360. Any Madden game since 2011. Chris Gaines. And finally, Zoolander 2. So look, hype up the Texans. Hype them up till you're blue in the face on one side, and then red on the face on the other side. And then until you get starry-eyed as well. Let's make sure this year's Texans team is just like the 2011 Eagles. Where in the offseason and preseason, they were deemed a dream team that ended up finishing 8-8. Now look, could the Texans end up being actually good this year? More likely than not. Just the more we hype them up, the higher the expectation. Because nothing ever lives up to the hype. Except for the 2021 Los Angeles Rams. But other than that, nothing lives up to the hype. Hell, you could add this video to the list. I'm sure it didn't live up to the hype. Right? Sorry.